Hello and welcome to this random video. This one is going to be about my recent swimming activity and what the heck I'm doing it for. A recap. I am terrified of ever made underwater without holding my nose. It started when I was about 10 years old. I was in the local swimming baths at Water Pond in Rotherham with my mum, my younger brother. Um, I, from memory, the session was almost finished, and I was walking through the shallow end to get to the steps, and all of a sudden, I disappeared underwater, and I'd like, I think I tried to like breathe so I could scream, and all this water went up my nose, into my eyes, and down my throat, and I came up for gasping for air, and then I got dunked again, and it seems that there was two boys that were coming up behind me, and one's dunked me, and then the friend's done it because I thought it was funny, and I've come out and freaking out because I'm coughing and spluttering, and I don't think I can breathe, and I've got myself in a right tiz about it. From that day on, I just would not put my head underwater without either screwing my eyes shut and clinging onto my nose. Um, Thankfully, it didn't put me off swimming. The water I'm okay with as long as my head stays above the water level. Um, long time later, I've decided that I don't want to be afraid of putting my head under water anymore without having to squish my nose. So recently, I've been doing swimming. I did take private lessons some years ago, and she really helped me with the idea of putting my head underwater and breathing through your nose when you do so. So obviously, water can't get up my nose if I'm breathing out of my nose. So really breaking it down and it making sense. So that really helped. Recently, I've been swimming to build up my confidence to do it because I've got another activity that I'm going to show you in a minute. It's part of my 50th gifts to myself. I didn't have a 50th birthday party, so I've booked various stuff like the digger and the slate mines and random stuff that I'm doing throughout the year for my 50th. This is one of them. I'm going to try and share you my screen, and then you will know what the heck I am talking about. Right, let's see what you can see. We have to bear with me on this. Right, okay, hopefully you can see this. This is a website called Tankspace. I came across this from a lady that I know on Facebook that's done this, and she does all sorts of modeling, and we used to go to the same chair burlesque routines together. Um, so I saw a photo shoot that she'd had done here, and I'm like, I need to do that. So I've gone on the website and I've seen all these various photos of stuff that you can do. They've got a tank, obviously, Tankspace. They've got a massive tank full of chlorinated water, and you can go in there and you can pose and do various stuff in the water. Things like what the words didn't come back to show you. Different poses underwater. From these few that you can see on my page, none of them are holding the nose. Damn. So there's a Tankspace photo shoot in a tank, and then there is the rainwater. It's a stage, and they just let water fall onto it, and then you can do different poses with that as well. So I've booked them both. It's in Nottingham, not too far away. The kind of photo shoots that I'm looking for, I'm going to try and show you, are these. Let me move this about. You're going to have to bear with me because I'm moving all sorts on the screen. So the kind of thing I'm looking for is that they will provide like these long floaty shawls and materials so that you can have all that. I'm having some more extensions in my hair, probably keep these blue ones. And I'm having like some red ones put in, so that make me hair thicker. So, like that, I like that because I was usually got red out at water and don't have to hold my nose. And then things like that, I like that. I've just got to be underwater without holding my nose, but not only that, I've got to try and like do nice poses and not panic, not squish my eyes up, try and look as though it doesn't bother me and my brain is freaking out. Oh my goodness, why do I do these things? That's the what I call the vein stage. Um, so you can do different poses on that. Another one, she's obviously got looks like a chair. That's the same one. Another one again. It was really nice because she's just reaching the top of where the water level is. So beautiful. That one's just so beautiful. This is the kind, so that again, that's on the main stage. That you can do. Water again, main stage again. So those are the kind of poses that I'm looking for, and I've shared that with Tankspace, so at least they're prepared. They do know of my fear of putting my head underwater, so you can book an extra 30 minutes where they'll help you feel confident in the tank. So do if you're messing about, getting out of the water, all that kind of stuff to build your confidence up before you then have your photo shoot. So that's basically what all this swimming is about, is trying to get it so that when I get in the tank, I'm not worrying about it too much, and all I need to think about, hopefully, all I need to think about is the poses that I want to do so the photos will look good. So, when I'm like 80, I want to look back and think, shit, I actually did that. I actually went and put my head underwater without on my nose, and it looks pretty cool. Oh my goodness, why do I do these things? So that's explaining why I'm doing all this swimming right now. I hope that makes sense. Thank you for watching.